Welcome back, everybody, to Super Mario Sundays. This is Mario Kart 65. I almost said Super Mario Kart, but that game is in the can, man. We finished it. It's done. Or it's as done as it's gonna get. We're doing 150 cc's Mario Kart 64. My name is Bowser. I am the fattest of all of the racers. With my spikes and my shell and my attitude. Boo-ah. We're gonna win the video game. Get out of my way, get out of my way. Easily the best part of being Bowser is throwing your weight around, man. You just gotta embrace your size and use it to your advantage. Come here, Toad. And the other thing is, and I've noticed kind of a lot of people didn't even, I don't know if this is even true, many of the people who I've played this game with did not realize that if you press C up, it slides the camera farther away from him, which let you see around him a little better, because he does kind of have a bit of a fat ass. Get a couple of power slide boosts in just for good measure, make sure we're really defeating our enemies. We want to crush them, we want to, oh, what's the words? We want to defeat our enemies, see them driven before us. It was driven. And hear the lamentations of their women. That's what we want to do. And the way to achieve that is by power slide boosting. Whoa! Whoops! Whoa, 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 whoa. Bowser has mass. I said that earlier. Yeah, absolutely. You were hands deep in water? Oh yeah, because you did dishes, right. Yeah, man. Throw your weight around, that's all. Love this game. I'm surprised that I haven't done, like, I downloaded this game on purpose because it was fun, and then I just didn't finish it. Like, I could see having not finished Super Mario Kart in all that time, because Super Mario Kart's a hard game. This game is... The tracks themselves are actually easier. The items feel better. Like, the game isn't harder, or, like, the game isn't easier, but everything about the game is, it's less bullshit, is what it is, man. Like, awful lot of bullshit in Super Mario Kart. Mario Kart 64 feels a lot more fair, feels balanced. And I don't mean, like, the characters are balanced competitively, I mean, like, you know, when I turn, I feel like I'm turning the amount that I should feel like I'm turning. Like, the turn radius isn't, like, weird and bananas and awkward and strange. All in all, it feels so much tighter and smoother and better. And that makes it an easier game. Like, the game itself isn't easier, but the fact that the controls are better and the NPCs are, more realistic drivers makes it so that I can make decisions that make sense. You know what I'm saying? We're well on our way to a gold cup here, man. Do I remember what my mythic keystone is? Nope. I surely don't. I surely don't. God. This game's got the best music, man. Oh! Shit! No! Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal! First of all, I did not react with intelligence or grace when I saw that I got a mushroom and could have taken the boost. I instead reacted in total stupid-ass panic mode. Secondly, I boosted ahead of the red shell that I shot and it hit me. I got hit by my own red shell, which is fine. You know what? If that's the weirdness that this game is going to throw at me, then that is fine. Because the weirdness in the last game was like... Alright, Rainbow Road, at the end of the lap, there's those 4 thwomps that are guarding the, like, finish line. I was driving around them on the outside of the curve, right? There's space enough for, like, one guy to get through there. Toad tried to overtake me in that same space. And instead of going around me on the inside and getting hit by the thwomp, he went around me on the outside, over space, and then came back onto the track. Like, he went around me on a place where there is no road. And instead of falling to his death, just kept driving. So that's the kind of bullshit I used to have to put up with. This is fair. This is fine. This is totally... I get hit by my own thing. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna happen. Sometimes... You know what, man? Sometimes you're just gonna shoot yourself, and that sucks. But that's life. That's life in the big racetrack, baby. You know, sometimes you got weapons. Sometimes when you use weapons, you're gonna damage some collaterals, and that's just what happens. By the way, the Luigi spinning out noise in this game, wow, 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 wow. That one. That one right there. That is the text message ringtone that happens when my mother texts me. Because she likes Luigi. She doesn't know anything about Mario's. She recognizes that Mario is a popular video game and that it is somehow associated with Nintendo. That's it. She knows it's a Nintendo game. That's as much as she knows. But when I was like 5, I was in world 2-1 of Mario 1, which is the underwater zone. Yeah. Getting spun out, it's fine. Wow, player 1 is super, super duper ahead of me right now. And she was like, ooh, I really like that music. And then she saw Luigi and she was like, ooh, why is he not red anymore? I'm like, no, it's a different character, it's Luigi, it's his brother. She's like, I like Luigi. Luigi's pretty cool. And that's it. She just likes Luigi. And that's as deep as her, like, Luigi knowledge or desires go. When I got Luigi's Mansion, and she was like, what is this? And I'm like, you're Luigi and you're hunting ghosts. Really? That's so cool. And then she didn't, like, look into it or investigate it. Like, she's just like, I like Luigi, that's all. That doesn't have to be complex, doesn't have to be weird, I just like Luigi. You sure do, Mom. Alright, what's happening in chat? Just saying, this of course you need to... Oh yeah, right, that's the last thing. I have my voicemail set up so that when my mom calls and it goes to voicemail, it plays the Family Guy quote of Stewie saying, Mom, Mommy, 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 Mom, Mommy, Mommy. Yep. I'm familiar with this, this episode. But yeah, well, it's plugged in and I'm not gonna unplug it. Oh no, it's a... My phone has all its health back. That's great. That means we can do this. Isn't that fun? Give me the gold cap! I do not believe you need to use the quotation marks. When you add a quote. I was monkeying around with it. I put a quote into, I was watching Bear Meat play, Day of the Tentacle. Yesterday, I think? Which is a cool game, Day of the Tentacle. That's Funyun Rings right there. He said something to the effect of, well, you know, while we're here, let's do terrible things to this clown. And I went, oh shit, man, that's quote material. So I tried to add it, and it wouldn't work. And we're having a conversation about syntax, because he uses Ankbot, I use BrainBot. So the syntax for adding quotes is a little different between whatever, you know, whatever stream bot you're using. And so I looked into it. I think his is exclamation mark, quote, add, and then the quote. Where mine is quotes, add, then the name of the person who said it, and then the quote. But I was surprised at how similar the syntax was. Like, you would think that they would probably be pretty similar, but you know, there's so many ways to do it. You could have exclam add quote, or add quotes, or just quote and then just add the yeah, survive the banana peel. This is like the coolest idea for a track, by the way. Speaking of Ursangus, holy crap, I don't know if you noticed this. Last week, it was like impossible to get hours on the greeter schedule. There were 1,000 people, all with like 38 hours worth of greeter work. Then this week, I effortlessly got my hours in because the schedule was halfway to empty. Did you notice that? I don't know what the deal is, where like certain weeks, everybody will be overflowing with hours. Then I log on, I'm like, ooh, I think I might have some time this afternoon. Maybe I'll put in an hour of greeter work, and I look, and it's just a wall of people. Oh, I guess I'm not doing that shit today. Darn, I guess I'm just gonna have to play Zelda. Boo-hoo for me! Get out of here, Luigi. See, now, the reason I didn't get any of those items is because I have instincts left over from Super Mario Kart, where I would turn, and instead of straightening out right away, I would keep turning. Because the controls were so, like, oddly loose. Bro, it's add barf. I do not believe you need to add quotation marks when you add the quote. Quote number 22 added. Had to test with something. It was his B-day. Yep. I wonder if people were on spring break or something. Hey, spring break might actually be the real thing. That could be it. And I don't, because it's so strange. Because I'm not in school anymore, school things no longer enter my brainscape. So I'll be on Reddit and suddenly half the posts are about spring break or finals or, you know, end of August, beginning of September arrives, and it's all like, you know, the college freshman who's the meme where it's like the college freshman who doesn't understand college, and he's, you know, when do they come to pick up our clothes to bring them to the laundry? Like, not realizing he's got to do his own fucking laundry because he's supposed to be an adult grown human at this point. And I'm like, why are suddenly all the memes about college? Oh, probably because suddenly school is now. I'm not bothered as much by the fact that I hit the banana peel, because you're going to hit banana peels once in a while. But hitting the banana peel made me miss out on an item, and goddamn if that's not fucking painful. This is the perfect time for a superstar. Plow right through everything. I actually didn't even... I hit no obstacles on my way through there, that's funny. Yeah, I'm a ghost! I wonder if people were... what is Curse App Bot in my viewer list? Is that something I put in? Nope. Is it because I'm currently in the Curse app? Maybe, perhaps, I wonder? I shall Google it when I have, free time. Genuinely have no idea. Entirely possible that in addition to being a Discord replacement, it also wants to be a all of the various bots replacement. Which, if that happens, I'm kind of okay with it. Like, if I've got one program to run. But that implies that people are going to leave Discord, and I would be very surprised. Because Discord has been so badass about being just the dopest thing in the history of dope things. Like, the Curse app would have to be... It wouldn't have to just be better. It would have to be better by, like, an order of magnitude. Because that, you know, it not only needs to convince new people that it's the superior platform, but it also needs to convince Discord users to switch out. I would be surprised if that happened. I'm not saying it won't happen, it happens all the time. Facebook took over for MySpace, and MySpace took over from LiveJournal. Like, there's always new shit coming down the pike. But, despite the fact that the Curse app, I think, is already pretty solid, it does have its work cut out for it. Because there are improvements that should be made to it. For starters, it really only looks good if it's not maximized. If you full screen the Curse app while you're trying to watch a Twitch stream, I should say. Crushed by the chocolate rocks. Damn. Wow. Google says it gets removed when you unsync your Twitch account in the Curse app settings and the server you set up for your stream community. Okay, so that means it's never going away then, right? I guess is what it means. Because, I mean, I feel like there's no reason to unsync. It doesn't cost me any effort to have a Curse server. And it doesn't... I don't know that it'll expand my audience at all, but I think it is a convenience to the audience. Like, there's going to be some measure of the audience that doesn't want to use the desktop not the desktop app, that doesn't want to use the web client anymore. People like me. I much prefer watching streams on the Twitch app because I just think web-based clients for things are annoying. Just in general, I find them mildly annoying. Like, I wouldn't use the Discord website version. I would not be nearly as excited about Discord as I am if it only had the web client. But because it also has the desktop client, and it's a program that I can run, you know, without having a website open, it helps it be extra super dope. Well, shit. Yeah. Fly away! So I would, like... That's another thing that's wrong with the Curse app, actually, being as I'm talking about that. You actually do have to set up... You have to tell it, okay, you know, I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch, and I have the Curse app, and I want my shit also broadcast to the to the app. Like, I would much rather have it so that my entire follower list is by default listed in that shit, man. Yeah, it's there because members of your server can be split into different ranks, which are fully customizable. You can use them to split your viewers into subscribers, mods, normal viewers, along with granting those ranks different privileges, banning and promoting. The ranks will share different colors, meaning recognition of different ranks stay easy in chat. Those ranks can be managed from the settings tab. That's really cool. Oh, so the Curse app bot... Okay. But you have to be a Twitch app usist in order for any of those things to occur, I guess, right? That's fine. But I would really just rather have my entire... Like, right now, there's only, like, 6 people I follow who have their app signed up for it. And thankfully, 2 of them are, like, the 2 people I watch the most, which are Cuddles and Day9. There's also a few other people, like, that I kind of don't really watch all that much at all that have done it. And there's a couple of people who, you know, I watch them whenever I get the chance, who have not done it yet, or may never do it. And that stinks for me, because now I can't just have one place to view all my, you know, all my stuff. So those are updates to the app. That and the full screen thing. Those are updates that I think that if they did those... And then I'm sure there's a bunch of, like, user interface things that, you know, would improve it that I can't think of off the top of my head. But, like, they really got to figure a way to make it so that if you are a... If they want to be successful, the thing they have to be successful against is Discord. Man, who said Bowser was the slowest? Come on, I'm flying through this. Wondering if you have the somewhere to... I'm sure they do have a suggestion box or like a server where you could, you know, drop all your info for them. Choking on water. At Twitch Desktop on Twitter. I think probably we got about one more segment. I'm thinking probably one more segment for the day. Then we're gonna go do, oh, check it out. See Luigi? Did you see Luigi way in the back there? The 4th place guy is like, you could, as the camera pans forward from back there when it was coming this way, you could see Luigi's back there being all sad. But yeah, we might be able to get through Star Cup, I think. And maybe even, like, if I'm really rocking it, I might be able to get both Star Cup and Special Cup in one segment. Then we're going to have Rainbow Road to do next week. Not Rainbow Road. Mirror Cup is what I meant to say. That assumes I can get a gold. It's entirely possible that I'm terrible at video games and I won't get there. Then it will be time for Mythic 5-Man Sundays with the rubberiest of all chickens. Where are you guys coming from, even? Jesus. Alright. They were trying to spin me out, and they failed. I meant to stop the roulette there. Instead of dropping the banana peel, I did not mean to do that. Doing archaeology? What's archaeology like right now? I get the feeling, as much as I like the idea of archaeology, I won't be doing any of it until I can fly. It's like the one thing I wouldn't mind not having flying ever. Honestly, because especially now that we have the Flight Master's whistle. Holy nuts. That thing's awesome. But, like, I don't care. Flying doesn't bother, aside from the fact that I remember in Burning Crusade grinding the Isle of Quel'Danas to get 5,000 gold so I could get my epic flying. Which was a hell of a grind back then, by the way. 5,000 gold was nothing to shake a stat stick at, man. But aside from that work, I feel like I don't need it in order to enjoy the game. But holy shit, I definitely need it in order to enjoy archaeology. That's for goddamn sure. It'll be really great for, I don't really do any farming ever. I let other people farm materials and then I just buy them. But it'll be a lot better for farming ancient mana. Like if I ever get you know, a kooky idea in my head that I want to go run the Withered training again, which is a lot of fun if you're prot, man. That's a fun fucking minigame right there. If you're a protection paladin, you just go in there and kick shit in. Which I don't need to do, really, but there's things in there to get sometimes. Like, can you get Bloods of Sargeras for doing that? But, like, flying would make it a lot easier to farm up the ancient mana that you need to pay your way into the damn thing. Felt good. Oh, shit. I was supposed to start a new segment. I never did. Damn. We'll be right back with more Super Mario Sundays. We're doing Star Cut, baby.